All right, folks. The deck is Vanndar Call to Arms Secret Paladin. The goal of the deck is to play Call to Adventure on curve, follow that up with a Vanndar Stormpike, reducing the cost of some of our 5 and 6 mana minions, pull the 5 mana minions from our Call to Arms, then hit Battleground Battlemaster off of Taelan Fordring to bash our opponent for a lot of damage. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. All right. Let's see if we can get this to work. Hey, two.
Uther versus Jaina.
All right.
My sorcery will prevail.
I will fight with honor.
I mean, if I knew what type of deck this was, I would keep the Rebuke. If I knew it for sure it were Ignite Mage, but I still need to apply pressure before I can play the Ignite. Hey, Obese. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Ben. Hey there, Ian. The deck about this time, if you rewind about 30 seconds, you'll get the deck intro. Hey, Sheep. Is it worth to mulligan Call to Arms, actually? I don't know. Like, if I wait to draw Call to Arms, then I'm not... I guess we're just not playing this game anyway.
The victory is yours.
Like, Call to Arms is one of the most important cards in the deck, I feel like. I don't know. And they, like, that answer is self-evident because I just kept Call to Arms. God! It's too early for this chat.
Uther versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
I will fight with honor.
2 is probably excessive. Hey, 0. Hey, Spatio. Can anyone just play the game against me? Is that ever going to happen?
The victory is yours.
Great start. Really enjoy just sitting here doing nothing.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
Oh, My Yogg isn't good against... Okay. I'll do this just for Twitch chat. But, like, this isn't gonna work, so... But Twitch chat always talks about how great it is to My Yogg people's quest rewards, even though it's impossible to do. Rexor, thank you for the 8 months. Roffle, did you hear the joke about pizza? Never mind, it was too cheesy. Well, I'm glad you restrained yourself. Oh, who could have seen this coming? Glad I kept that useless card in my opening hand. Scarlet Bird, thank you for the 10 months. 10 months already feels like a baby was born yesterday? I mean... I don't know what you're talking about.
For justice.
We should get to pull the rest of our secrets from our deck now. It only works versus hunters. It only works versus no one! Like, I don't want to rank shame, but it does not work at a, like, at a rank where players understand the game. or are familiar with the current secrets available to them. Or rather, available to opponents. It just does not work. It is not how the card works. It is not how the matchup works. Anyone with a brain is going to coin their secret, or their quest line.
Pirates away!
Like, it's bizarre that we have to go through this every time. Big Z-Man, thank you for the 9 months. It's going to be really difficult without a on-curve Vanndar.
Fly, Polly.
Scratch that. Going to be impossible here. If it had worked, it'd been so much fun. Yeah, but instead I like have a much lower chance of winning the game because I had My Yogg in my hand. A useless secret against Warrior that could have been a card that actually did something like Call to Adventure or Vanndar. There is no world in which keeping that card was the correct play.
Uther versus Lady Prestor.
You shall pay for your insolence.
I will fight with honor.
Rebuke is tempting against Ignite Mage, but like the rest of my hand is so bad that I think I just have to full mold to find the high roll cards. Looks like it's Ignite. Which means I'm gonna need to draw better than this. Just top deck Vanndar forehead. I think I consecutively drew the worst cards on my deck.
For justice.
Glitchy, thank you for the 4 months.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so not Ignite Mage. Frisky Banana, thank you for the sub. Oh, it's probably APM Mage. That means I can't even play the Fel Reavers.
The victory is yours.
I feel like this happened last time I played a similar deck, where it's just like I did not ever draw Call to Adventure or Vanndar, despite hard mulling for him. So this seems pretty familiar.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, none of these are the cards that we keep. Maybe the spell version of Ignite? No, I think it is like everybody's playing APM right now. Okay, we've got the Call to Adventure. Nobody plays the spell version of Ignite because it's bad. Kingsbane. Coining this doesn't actually get me to the Vanndar faster, so I'm just gonna coin this to start the secret chains and punish the opponent for drawing patches. Okay. The Galloping might be useful, but I do need to hit the Call to Arms in the near future.
Job's done.
Okay. I mean, that's just a quick test for My Yogg, but we get the Horseman. It's not what we want to hit, but at least we get the first one. Actually, it's not terrible on turn 5, because we can just play whatever we hit off of it, but I would like to draw it into the Call to Arms. Oof. Really wanted that cost reduction. It's never surrender, but it's more about getting the card out of my deck for free so that I don't draw it. Now I only have one secret remaining, which is probably a good thing. We've also got very few cards, so maybe the Witchwood Grizzly isn't even that bad if they dump hand here. Not even a 6/9. SMH my head. Wow. How much better do you think the Res Priest is going to be with the new hero card? Barely at all. Does Res Priest want that card? Or is that the card that changes what makes Res Priest weak right now? And let's draw off of this.
This is not what we stood for.
Bam. I feel like every time Priest gets just a card, people are like, oh, this goes in Big Priest. And then they put that card in Big Priest, even though it's terrible. Case in point, a 3/7 minion. That people unironically think has a place in Big Priest. Because it's good with the Moargs. I was more thinking about Statue is the only relevant hit off of it. Not Statue. Colossus. Scrapyard Colossus. That's the card I'm thinking of. Alright, look for Call to Arms now. That's Call to Adventure.
Greetings.
Job's
Well
done.
met.
Well met. Like, I don't think Moargs are good in Big Priest either. I think you want very few minions in that deck. People make the deck worse by putting in every minion that, like, has superficial synergy with it.
For justice.
Job's done.
Wait, that's bad. I didn't want to draw that here.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
I guess it's not terrible. There's absolutely no reason to play this as a result of that hit. And at least I haven't drawn any of my minions yet, so I got full cost reduction. I just kind of desperately need to hit the call to arms. That would be neat. So maybe play this. Opponent's really working through their deck here. If I just do this. This gives me BGBM top decks for lethal. Or second okay.
Justice demands retribution. This is not what we stood for.
Beautiful. There's the Battlemaster.
Wow.
Wow.
The path is clear for the worthy.
Oh, there we go.
Quite what was planned.
Strike! Then strike hard!
You have better. Well played.
The opponent just showcased exactly what we were talking about before this game. Where they put bad cards in their big priest, and things were worse for them because of it.
Uther versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Alright. Well, this time we get Vanndar ahead of the curve. So I can pitch this away and just like hard mull for the call to arms, so I can go coin Vanndar into call. Okay, the dream. I actually don't want to draw cards in the early game because I don't want to draw into my minions. It's not like Priest has any way to remove minions or anything, so this is perfect. Hole! Not a Shadow Priest? I think we would have been fine in a Shadow Priest with this opener, right? Like, well, maybe they killed me on turn 4 and I don't even get the call to arms. Ooh. Well, I probably want the more aggressive minions in this matchup anyway, right? So maybe... Like, this is just a really good target for their Hysteria. Hello? Oh, My Yogg is a good draw. For turn 5, that'll help me protect the second call to arms a little bit better. Rope Priest, yeah, everybody's been really slow today. Are they reading the card? They're mousing over it. Or are they just mad because it's a 4 attack and 4 attack against Priest? Oh my god. These are all the cards that I need to win this, right? Your turn. And Rebuke to protect my board. And then Battlemaster right here on the follow-up. Or I could just top deck Battlemaster and win. Never mind. I cannot. Yep. Second Call to Arms is looking kind of bad right now. But it seems unimportant. Uh, 17. Either way, let's just do this. This. All right. They can maybe play one card this turn. And then it just gets My Yogg. This game is easy. Fel Reaver tax hurts. It did literally nothing that game. Yeah. Probably got a high roll against Warrior. Rebuke is terrible.
I will fight with honor.
Meh. Thank you for the 9 months. It killed the opponent? You're right. The tax did nothing. The Fel Reaver did everything. Okay, this is what I need. Oh, I needed that to stay in my deck, though. Oh, is that famous Wild Hearthstone streamer Get Me Out in my chat? I thought he was way too busy. Signing autographs and taking selfies with fans. Ooh, I'm kind of hitting the good or the minions that I want to pull off of the Call to Arms.
X marks the spot.
Well, fortunately for us, the opponent forgot to put their good minions in their deck.
The battle.
Job's done.
Exclamation point toxic, by the way.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
No!
The Stormpike clan bows to no one.
Trust the pirate's code.
Okay, I just need to hit Zilliax so that I can kill that captain. Wait, they're trading? I mean, Vanndar going 2 for 1 is not bad.
Avast, matey.
Joop.
Unity, precision, perfection, primitive.
Neat.
In the box? Pirate stuff.
we just go fishing for the Battlemaster next turn, right? Unlucky. Is Fel Reaver really worth in this deck? Well, I have 2 of them in my deck, so yes.
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
I think so. Prometheus, thank you for the 5 months. Hope you have a great time with family and friends this holiday. I intend to. It starts tomorrow, actually. I've got some friends coming into town already. I'm looking forward to.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Before chat asks for Chef Nomi in this deck, no, they're gonna ask for Bittertide Hydra, but that's just worse.
I'm out of cards!
Oh, they just did. Oh my god, it's I knew it was coming. Bittertide Hydra has a much worse downside in the current metagame than Fel Reaver. Like, it's not even close. Like, Fel Reaver barely has a downside. Especially in this game.
The Juggernaut is under my command. In the box? Pirate stuff.
Carried by Fel Reaver? Yeah, because Fel Reaver is amazing. I feel like anytime I play Fel Reaver, I just need to have Kibler's article on hand. As long as it works, I mean, it works because it's good. I guess there are some new players that probably arrive after Fel Reaver was released and don't realize that we've already had this conversation many times, and it's just like known that
I will fight with honor.
Fel Reaver is better than Bittertide. Oh. Your new YouTube video title can be "We Can Finally Get to Fatigue in Wild." I think I already used that title, though. Because I didn't have anything exciting to... I had such a good curve! Why is this happening all day? You're really good at this deck? You didn't see like the first 5 games where I just conceded because either the opponent wasn't there or because I drew all of my minions instead of the calls.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas!
I will fight with honor.
Why is there a Fel Reaver? I'm scared, because Fel Reaver is a good card in this deck. It has won me every game that I've won. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure every game I've won is because of Fel Reaver. Oh, look, it happened again, chat.
For justice.
Like, I will reiterate, it is practically impossible to Oh My Yogg a questline.
For justice.
It is theoretically possible,
Reporting for duty.
but I don't think. But I think we're well past the this. Like, I feel like everybody that's going to make that mistake has already made that mistake, learned from it, and not made that mistake again. But I would expect the same to be true of people running robes of protection in their pirate warrior. Okay. I don't actually. I'm not excited about drawing another card here because I could draw a minion, but like I just want this raid to happen. I made that mistake once. Yeah, exactly. It only happens once, and like the expansion's been out long enough that it's not happening anymore. Okay. Just need to find the call to arms now. Go back. Thank you for the 3 months. Why is this game so dead? I mean, is it really dead if you're here watching?
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
Pretty sure that, like, in terms of growth on my YouTube channel, this has been the best expansion for me. So for whatever that's worth, dead game lol.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Fly, Polly.
Maybe because more people are watching instead of playing? That's possible, but I don't know. I don't think that you can make that assumption just because views are up. I think you would need actual data to support that theory. I really need to call to arms off the top. It's the only thing that can save me here. Well.
Unity. Precision.
Reporting for duty. Done.
Roffle, what is Fel Reaver in the deck?
Past the pirate's code.
X marks the spot.
Actually, that galloping is kind of bad for me because it gives them something to attack into. I'm sorry, what? There had to have been a better way to do this. You know what we need? Another Fel Reaver. But like, unironically. It's my only chance of winning. Can you run a third Fel Reaver? I wish. Instead, I just have to run like Muck Hunters. Bet they're gonna attack into that. Oh no! I guess Hydra is worth with all the odd hunters, and it's worse with literally every other deck in the format. In literally every matchup that you could imagine. Like, Bittertide Hydra is a worse card.
Uther versus Tyrande.
Moon give me strength.
I will fight with honor.
Okay. Call to Adventure on curve. Need to find the call to arms. Yeah, not gonna play the call to adventure anymore. But I would still like the call to arms. Hey, there it is. I'm really good at drawing well into priest in particular, it seems. For their sake, I hope this is not Big Priest. It could be... Ugh. Could be Inner Fire Priest, and maybe it's good that I drew that then. Looks like Raza Priest. They played exactly one card. Raza Priest doesn't typically run Potion of Madness, does it? Still could be. That leans towards Raza Priest. Inner Fire, that's kind of what I was leaning towards after the Potion of Madness, but now it probably looks like Reno.
Take no prisoners!
Primitive.
You're wanted!
Nope. Deal damage to yourself. Unlucky. Yeah. Gets me closer to the Battlemaster.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, keep playing cards. Never mind, not that one. Still kind of looks like
Your wish is my
Okay.
suggestion.
oh, that's a very good top deck here.
Take no prisoners! You're wanted!
I don't have enough mana.
Fortunately, not great placement on that, but the turn before Anduin. And they already used Zeph, so they would need Raise Dead into Zeph.
We hunger for vengeance. There's a price on your head.
Reporting for duty. Job done.
Anduin beats us.
The light has betrayed me. The victory is yours.
Reno and GG? Not necessarily. Reno alone doesn't beat us. Anduin does, though.
Uther versus Saranoyo!
Hello, hello, hello.
I will fight with honor.
It's the call to arms. Oh, not a good hand though without a Vanndar or a call to adventure.
Job's done.
Oh, nice. Oh no!
Reporting for
Stop
duty.
drawing the minions. I mean, these ones aren't really for this matchup at least, so.
May the light grant you peace.
I just drew every single one of my minions. That's absolutely unreal.
Uther versus Thrall!
Fear the coming storm.
I will fight with honor.
Is bound to happen. I mean, it's incredibly unlikely to draw consecutive 5 drops when I only have, like, what, 9 of them in my deck? That's like 5 or 4 consecutive 1 and 3s. That's not likely to happen. Los Pollos Hermanos, thank you for the 2 months. Point Vanndar into Call to Arms. Feels good, man. Not again.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, the good news is, like, because I'm getting online so quickly, it is impossible for me to draw everything before I get to the Call to Arms. It's just like, these are very bad draws. The turns before Vanndar is going into play. Like, when I complain about this, everyone in my comments tells me that I'm complaining about nothing, but like, that's not how probability works. This is very unlucky to do. You're just gonna throw your meat on the table like that? Like, again, incredibly unlucky to keep doing this.
This is not what we stood for.
Perfection.
To battle. Take no prisoners.
There's no reason to kill that because they don't have a way to kill it themselves with the board that we currently have, and like I can't deal with the spirit right now anyway. Why the Fel Reaver, not Hydra? Because I want to win games. And Fel Reaver is better.
Little time.
I wonder. Rotten to the core. Take no prisoners.
They just played. Did they trade that?
There's a price on your head. You're wanted.
They're at 16. I would just jam the Fel Reaver, but I don't think I can actually expect it to survive here. And I want this to die so that I can hit the Battlemaster. Can I get through here? I'm one off. I just played the Fel Reaver.
Let me think.
Feel like Ogremancer is a good fit in this deck? No, it's way too defensive. I have enough defensive cards. But you are welcome to run it. What was that sound? Gray, thank you for the $1 tip. What do you think is the best way to gain dust currently? Is it worth me dusting legendaries to craft some decks I want to play? It depends, is unfortunately the answer here, as it often is. But usually, probably. Hold on, I completely lost track of what's going on here. I think I need to go here. Generally, yes, but when I say that, people get mad because they don't know how the new dusting policy works, and people are really reluctant to dust legendaries in case they're useful later, not understanding the concept of opportunity cost, where holding a legendary that you don't play actually costs you the dust that you could have gotten by actually dusting it. Lethal with BM? Where was the lethal? Like, this goes up to 8, right? And I hit him for 16. There's a taunt in the way. I don't know. I was kind of in the middle of something. But I'm pretty sure that there wasn't lethal there. Because if I attack into the taunt, the minion dies. Like, I'm pretty sure I calculated that. And in fact, talk through it.
Uther versus Thrall.
You are in the court of the elements now.
I will fight with honor.
So anyway, holding a legendary without dusting it in hopes that it's good later, like, is you are paying to hold that legendary in case it's good later. There's some that are just never going to be good that you could probably part ways with reliably, but even if you're short on dust, like, I was free to play for the first 4 to 5 years of playing Hearthstone, and part of doing that was, like, aggressively disenchanting cards, and that was when, like, the duplicate rule was just being rolled out, and even then I would disenchant my cards because, again, paying to hold a card that's not likely to be good in the future is costing you dust.
A wrong move.
Vanndar goes to 6, you hit with him twice into the face. There was a taunt in the way. Muck Hunter into the taunt. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're right, but again, I was trying to get the donation read. But sure, you're right. There's more to streaming than just playing the game, though.
To battle.
It's a really bad hand.
Reporting for duty.
Like, for about 75% of that turn, I wasn't even looking at the Hearthstone screen, so yes, I missed lethal.
To battle.
The big shaman? Oh.
I've heard of it.
I disenchanted the nameless one, only to open it up in a pack 5 minutes later. What is the nameless one? I mean, that could have just as easily been literally any other legendary. The only reason I imagine you opened it up is because you had every other legendary, because the because the new rule was already implemented by Darkman Fair, right?
Strike!
To battle.
Strike harder!
To battle.
Great, thank you for the $1 tip. You're welcome, anytime. Like, it's difficult to give just generic example, like, without knowing somebody's collection and what decks they're trying to build. So I try and refrain from giving specifics, but Wow, that's a lot of damage they're soaking into that.
By my froggy crown.
That was annoying.
For justice.
Don't let up!
A battle.
I would like to purchase a Froggy Crown. I should talk to Thrall then.
There's more to you than meets the eye.
The battle. The
Just like a Transformer.
Don't let up!
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
I will fight with honor.
One Call to Arms is hopefully enough. I just need to find the Call to Adventure and the Vanndar. Hey, Retro. Not a good draw. Sphere. What does that tell me? A weird card to run.
For duty.
In a Warlock deck.
You're so sweet.
No?
The battle. Reporting for
This is
duty.
an atrocious hand unless I can hit the Vanndar. Opponent's gonna love it when I play the Fel Reavers out though, right? Since they're so into deleting cards. Hey, Courier.
The battle. For justice. Reporting for duty.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Good old Kazamicus. Oof. That is not a good card in this matchup.
The battle.
Maybe they'll whiff on the Oh My Yogg. At least I get more stats on the Moonfang from this. If you didn't stream on Twitch, what other platform would you use? Probably Mixer.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh, that happened. Said Mixer and the game crashed? Yeah. Seems about right. Well, that's good timing at least. Or at least good enough timing. I'm gonna save the Rebuke for next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Just take this opportunity to hero power.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Okay. It's very good to see before I make this play.
Unity, precision, perfection,
Get the Fel Reaver.
primitive.
Seems good. Would have preferred a double Fel Reaver here, but or even a Muck Hunter.
Who's up for an adventure?
We tried a feel good in Stalag version. No.
Rotten to my core. Strike,
GG.
then strike harder.
That was a very good top deck. I appreciate the opponent thinning my deck for me.
Uther versus Rexar.
I hear the call of the wild.
I will fight with honor.
All right, chat. I'll do it for you again. But we all know what's going to happen here, right? Nothing.
None will survive.
I'm only doing this because I don't honestly have a chance to win the game otherwise, so. Takes the coin at least? I mean, it also takes a card out of my opening hand. That is not a worthwhile trade by any means.
Reporting for duty.
Almost worked? Nope. Not even close. Definitely next time though, right? Never Shadow Cancel? It can't be Shadow Cancel. The Shadow Cancel is not a 0 mana card.
Reporting for duty.
Just like Oh My Yogg can never hit the quest, it can never hit Shadow Council. Well, it can hit Shadow Council, just not against a quest deck. On turn 1. Shadow Council is 1 mana. Oh, I feel like this game is over.
Reporting for duty. Job's done.
The victory is yours.
Death Rattle Priest comeback? Probably not. I don't think a Death Rattle Priest was ever meta anyway, but I'm still gonna play it. Why did Reno please leave the meta? Because the good decks win before turn 8, which is the earliest you can get Anduin down.
Victory or death!
I will fight with honor.
I'm not keeping the Oh My Yogg this time, chat. We've already tried this too many times. It just is not possible to hit their quest. They call me bitrate. It is possible that you're just misremembering. In fact, it is probably more likely that you are misremembering than a single individual case of the duplicate protection not working. Okay, we hit the call to adventure. We just need the call to arms now, and I need these not to be drawn, unfortunately. But either way, disenchanting a card no longer makes it possible to get out of a pack until you have every other card from that expansion.
Reporting for duty. Done.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Job's done.
Trust the pirate's code.
The Stormpike clan bows to no one.
Alright, please don't die.
Yarr! It's up to me then.
I'm gonna die.
Pirates away!
Hey, Skillet Fire. I'm dead.
The victory is yours.
I was hoping for a Zilliax or a Witchwood Grizzly off that. I had one in hand, but like the Witchwood Grizzly breakpoints weren't good enough to solve the problem on board. 2 mana 10/10? Yeah.
Malfurion.
Cenarius, guide me to victory.
I will fight with honor.
Roffle, I have the theory that if Zyrella hero card repeats the Weasel Tunneler Death Rattle, your hero gets shuffled into the enemy deck. I would be very surprised if that were to happen, but I mean, we have seen some strange bugs in the past.
Justice.
I imagine that that is something that they are prepared for. So.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
For justice.
I need to stop drawing minions.
Job done. For justice.
Opponent didn't get the memo on the bug fix. No, there are reasons to play Jerry Rig other than, like, they played Nature Studies. They're a slow combo deck. They're not. Or, like, in Celestial Druid, it's just kind of good to get both copies of Nourish.
The Stormpike clan bows to no man.
Oh, hey. That gets a buff, right? From 6-8 to 7-9. So close.
Take your breath now. Justice.
Yep. That's the top deck I was looking for.
Strike. Strike
Take your breath now.
Turns out this game is easy if you top deck like a god. Hey, it's all right, Bitrate. You don't need to apologize, but I appreciate it. You also certainly don't need to leave. It's just, I understand how things can, you know, you can get wrapped up in a conversation and not realize that you're kind of monopolizing chat with something unrelated. That's okay. It happens.
Uther versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
None of these are the call cards. None of these are. Well, at least it's not turn, or at least I didn't keep this card. But the Rebuke might give me a chance if I can get to the ooh, double Rebuke. Sure. I just need to get to the Vanndar. Hopefully, like, without the call to adventure, I would rather just draw the Vanndar naturally here. That's not Vanndar.
For justice.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about hitting a call to adventure off the top here, but... Oof. Nice. Actual 1-mana counterspell. Already have that in play. So this is much more likely to hit the Never Surrender here, isn't it? What are you gonna do?
Reporting for duty.
I probably gotta coin this out next turn. I just need to make a board if I'm not gonna hit the Vanndar. Bummer. Ugh. This feels bad. This is not a good matchup and not a good draw. So, not likely to have a chance at winning from here. The wrong card.
There's a price on your head. You're wanted.
Hey, Pepito. And they have one card in hand. Which seems perfect for Witchwood Grizzly. I'm sorry, what? No wonder they've been so slow. Just get away with anything in deck these days. Should deny the Tavish.
My hand is too full.
That's a very good burn. Wait, am I gonna continue forcing them? No. Okay, do something stupid here. So 6, 7. Oh no, that's not stupid. Uh-oh. I mean, that's stupid bad for me.
Unity, precision, trinity.
I think I just lose, right? There's nothing I can do from here.
The victory is yours.
Yeah, there's that 1-mana counterspell I've been hearing so much about.
Jaina!
Hey, Ramon.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Just need to find the high rolls. A decent card at least. This might bait them into doing something dumb like giving up the coin.
For justice.
Yes, the stream is dropping. There's nothing I can do about it though.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh, it's Reno. It actually gives me hope with the even with this terrible hand.
For justice. For justice.
Just need to hit Vanndar off the top. Like I don't have either of the pieces, right? Gyrer, thank you for the 8 months. Have a good one. You too. Thank you for that support. Maybe I shouldn't have hero powered here because of the never surrender. In fact, I definitely should have hero powered.
Hello.
Hi. I know this gets silenced, but I just want the card.
Job's done.
It's so bad.
Thank you.
Oh my Yogg counter flare. Yes, just like counterspell does. And just like never surrender goes off.
Unity, precision, perfection.
To battle.
I think that me being behind board is the time for Fel Reaver.
No waves can sink the ship!
3 is likely an ice block. This is really going to be a difficult matchup, isn't it?
At last, a worthy disciple.
Without hitting my high roll cards. No, I can't win from here. They've got an ice block in hand.
The victory is
And like my threats require multiple turns as a result of that, so. I always felt the names of Ice Block and Ice Barrier should be swapped. They're spells from Warcraft that, given what the spells do, that makes sense. Barrier is just a temporary shield. Block is a massive cooldown that prevents you from taking damage.
I will fight with honor.
There's the call to adventure. Now I just need the call to arms. Well, I mean, I guess it's better than drawing minions before I get the Vanndar down, but like drawing secrets is also pretty bad when I've got a sword in hand. What?
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
For justice.
No tomb can hold me.
Keeping the coin just because it gives me the opportunity to top deck a Vanndar here. Might just be a standard version, athletic studies, no patches. I mean, even standard versions don't run athletic studies, do they?
For justice.
I don't know. I was watching Undercity today and I don't think people were running it. Just because you can't get a pirate off of. Sometimes. I mean, obviously you can. That doesn't mean you should. 5 mana one? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's still.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Does not make it worth, though.
Stormpike clan bows to no one.
I wonder what the pirate stuff she's carrying. It looks like a gnome is in there. I like it more than the stupid 1 mana weapon people run now. The 1 mana weapon makes sense in standard, though. You don't really have better weapons than that. Like, maybe Outrider's Axe, but 4 mana is kind of a lot.
For justice.
Can't get the Galloping out of my deck. This is why drawing all those secrets is a bad thing.
Take no prisoner.
That was really terrible order because I didn't look at my deck before equipping the weapon. Run 2 blacksmithing hammers, that's it? I mean, blacksmithing hammers is terrible though.
I'm not too young to fight.
You don't want to spend mana trading as a pirate warrior. Putting a weapon back in your deck is really bad, because then as soon as you get the Juggernaut online, you just draw a dead card. A lot of weapons suck. Yeah, that's why you don't want to put them back into your deck. You just want to be able to draw them and play them immediately. I don't know.
You're wanted. For justice.
Reporting for
Should just be able to set up a conviction kill next turn.
Wretched story.
It marks the spot.
Nice.
No tune can hold me.
Ultimate potion!
You're dead? Wait, what? Why? I mean, they'd still be dead, but like... I feel like Reaper's Scythe is just objectively better than the Blacksmithing Hammer, though. Creating a weapon back into your deck seems like it's making your deck worse.
Uther versus Tyrande.
You will give me strength.
I will fight with honor.
Zero mana draw 2 is good? What's a 0 mana draw 2? Betting class? Oh. Okay. Sure. I mean, you're clearly convinced you're right, so I'm not going to try and dissuade you because there's no point. But I think the data disagrees with you, as do a lot of the professional players. Wait. The one time I didn't have the Oh My Yogg in my opening hand, and they don't even bother using the coin. I mean, they're not winning this game with the quest completion anyway, but...
We are friends now. Hello, friend.
To battle!
Alright. Got Call to Arms into Oh My Yogg. Unfortunately, I can't pull the Battlemaster off of this, but I can protect my board, or expect to protect my board a bit. Didn't want to hit that, but that just makes more room for the Fel Reavers. Ogmorphers aren't bad either. Attacking a friend? I didn't attack the Brightwing. I attacked the opponent. Oh no! No!
Take no prisoners! Rotten to the core! Take no prisoners! Take no prisoners! Rotten to the core! To battle!
I missed all the Fel Reavers, chat. But I do have Conviction outs for lethal as well. Is he telling me to not feed prisoners? No, I think he's saying take no prisoners. Huh. I guess that just happened. Maybe I should have softened up the Taelan to get the Battlemaster more consistently.
Rotten to the core!
Some board space. Leave no prisoners? Does kind of sound like feed no prisoners, doesn't it? Yeah, this is what I was playing around by trying to leave. Bummer. Not a bummer. Lethal.
Strike. Then strike
Fel Reaver for extra measure. Be sure not feeding prisoners is a human rights abuse. What about orcs and elves and the actual races of the horde? What about the undead? Humans are alliance. Vanndar wouldn't be fighting them. Alright, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, chat.